I imagine just about everybody's familiar with the Fuzz-E Grubs. They've been around forever. Usually they sell in packs of 2 for around $3. And they also sell just the little plastic and Marabou portions, just the tails. So the only reason you really want to make your own is if you wanted to get either a size or color pattern that they didn't offer, or if you wanted to save a little money by making a whole bunch of them. All you need to make your own is a jig, Marabou, and a plastic. Now the Marabou that I use is from Cabela's. Strung Marabou, 1/4 ounce. You get this much in a package and it's around $3 for all this. And you would just pull off one of these individual little quills to work with. So to start off, just take a plastic, pop the tail off, and then I'm using a bobbin threader. Now, this thing came in my fly tying kit, although when I was at Cabela's, I saw them on the shelves for around $2.19. So you just take one of those and you insert it through the jig head side of the plastic. And then that pops out the other side. It doesn't need to be perfect. And you can see it opens up again. Then you take your Marabou, feed it through the bobbin threader, pull it up a little bit more, and then you just slide it back through the plastic. I get it most of the way usually, and then just pull out the quill side, reverse it a little bit to get the original shape and length out of the plastic. So now you're left with this, and you can go ahead and cut off this excess on the top end. And then the last thing you want to do is just make sure that that Marabou feather stays seated inside the plastic. So I put a 22 gauge dispensing tip on my bottle of Superglue, although a bottle of head cement with a needle applicator will work just fine for this. And I just insert the needle applicator into the plastic right alongside that Marabou, and then just squeeze as I pull it out. Then just put a little glue on the jig head and go ahead and thread it on. And while that may not be perfect, in practice it'll get better. And it looks pretty close to what the original is. I suppose you probably could tie on the Marabou first and then put this on a mold. However, this way just seems easier to me.